Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com and your Weather Authority app. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Monday morning forecast update. Wondering what the week will bring us here. There's your breakdown, as we'll likely see some scattered storms develop today and on and off rain here through Wednesday. There will be some severe possibilities for us as well, especially with some wind and hail with the storms today, as well as tomorrow. And kind of typical highs here for most of us will be in the low 90s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But as this rain dries up later this week, we still anticipate those high temperatures going into the mid to upper 90s. So definitely some heat to end the week and as we head into the upcoming weekend here. So we do have this stalled front across the Arklatex today. That is going to be the trigger for those storms, and the warm air and humidity will build ahead of this front, and that will kind of help to initiate some of the thunderstorms later this morning. Actually, do have a few storms going just west of the Arklatex here, so as those storms move in and fizzle out, some of those outflow boundaries will be what triggers the rain later on. Now the temperatures here, you can see the front's located close to I-30, so that warm air kind of pooling up out ahead of the front there. That's why we're still close to 80 degrees in Shreveport this morning, and highs later today likely will start in the 80s here, as that's where the scattered storms will develop this morning, and then the storms will push south this afternoon, hitting some of this warmer air. So I do think the severe weather threat may be slightly higher here for the southern end of the Arklatex today. We are in that level 2 slight risk, because that means scattered severe weather will be possible. I think wind will be the main issue with the storms today, but could see some hail, especially with any storms that get going this afternoon. So I wanted to show you both forecast models again today. This is the HRRR model, which does update every hour here, and it shows those storms popping up late this morning north of I-30, but you'll notice it does trigger some of this activity later in the day south of I-20, but it's fairly tame here as far as the storms throughout the day. Now our in-house model did a great job with the activity over the weekend. It is showing maybe some storms pushing out of the northern Arklatex down towards I-20, so just be prepared to see some rain by the late morning and afternoon, and if we can get that rain going earlier, maybe it will hold a few more locations in the 80s here. But kind of the prime hours for any severe weather would likely be during the afternoon, and you can see the front coming in late tonight. Again, these storms that are out there could bring some severe weather hazards for us on Tuesday as well, but we should gradually see this rain kind of wrap up late Tuesday into Wednesday. This will be the final push of rain coming through during the day on Wednesday, and just like today, we will have that threat of seeing again some isolated severe storms for your Tuesday as well, and can't rule out some isolated flooding we saw over the weekend. Some of the storms can bring a quick inch or two of rain, if not close to 3 inches, so that's why we could have some localized flooding here over the next day or two. And the severe weather risk on Wednesday looks to be just east of the region, so again, we'll start the week. The main severe weather threats will be Monday today as well as Tuesday tomorrow, and we'll just kind of stay in the 90s here. Rain dries up late this week, and that will send our temperatures into the upper 90s. Just a slight chance of rain late this week, and those highs will be close to 100 degrees over the weekend.